And that one province from Augsburg is just 14 AE. Nobody absolutely cares. This means we can expand much farther into Italy. Hello guys and welcome back to our Gothic Invasion achievement run. So around when we started as an OPM Theodoro, we filled the whole new mission tree that came with the latest DLC. And now we are ready to go ahead and get the Gothic Invasion achievement, which requires me to conquer all of the German provinces in Europe. This is gonna be super fun, especially that the last mission, just right here, gives us a special city, which works like Imperialis casus belli, just much earlier. I get it on any nation that is bordering us with the capital of Europe. It gives us less AE and less cost for the provinces, which is a very good combination with strong improved relations that we stacked, as well as aggressive expansion impact. We did also dissolve HRE, so it's no longer existent, and we'll be focusing very hard on conquering more provinces, especially provinces from this mission. As you see, conquering different ones is giving us different modifiers. The most interesting one for us is admin efficiency coming from Aachen. Besides improved relations and AE impact without HRE, I'll be also leveraging the fact that there are really different religions in Europe now. So the AE won't be that bad. I did gather plenty on Catholics, but now it's time to start conquering Protestants and Reform. And of course guys, before we start, please do remember to leave a subscription on the channel to get notified about all of the future content, because I know that half of you are not subscribing yet. After this, I'll go and attack Augsburg, just to see what kind of AE I will get for just this one province minor, which is having 26 development. You might be wondering how strong plus 133% improved relation modifiers. So if you take a look at AE drop with Austria, it drops 4.6 a year, so almost 50 AE goes down in just 10 years. And that one province from Augsburg is just 14 AE. Nobody absolutely cares. This means we can expand much farther into HRE. Without HRE and with reduced AE impact of the other modifiers I mentioned earlier, this is easier than it even seems. The only thing that is slowing me down right now is admin mana. So we might want to create some subjects, but for now I'm just scoring everything by myself. In the meantime, selling titles allows me to embrace the institution. Cost a bit of money because of our economy, but that's helping with getting up to date with text. It also seems that they fixed the Gothic culture bug in the middle of me recording this campaign. Now this is a much better mana generation for our needs. I will need this guy on a high level, but wrong culture. Tier 7 Ganji form is gonna be focused on additional advisor costs, so these guys are even cheaper. See, just taking Memmingen is no AE, but if you wanted to try taking Nuremberg as well, yeah, that's a bit more. So for now, I'm just gonna white piece and take them in some time later. Now you see, the biggest nation that could join our coalition right now is Milan, but actually would like to be our ally. It's just a bit risky because they rivaled France and France rivaled them. Aren't you a bit too small to be French rival? And did we just end up being no, the attitude just changed from positive to negative. And it's the same situation with England. No, they not travel to France. This is really good. This is really good. We want to maximize amount of the strong allies, so in case we'll have a potential coalition, these allies will protect us from firing. That's why I'll also ally Portugal. And technically, for rule of England, Portugal dies now, they'll get our dynasty, so it might be really fun. They are still really young though, so I doubt it. As expected, a young York just appeared. Looks like we will fight Austria again because they're guaranteeing Landshut, which is my next main goal, but I'll just ask Poland to help us a little bit. I anyway had another 5 years of truce with Austria, and dealing with reformed Landshut is gonna be very useful for us for the AE split. Why Catholic Austria is, it's not at the moment. Since I have enough of income and manpower, it's also time to get up to 10,000 of artillery on all of these 3 stacks. As you remember, 10,000 artillery is enough at this stack to get +5 bonus on the siege. Why full annexation of Landshut is a lot of AE because it's 42, but it's mostly on reformed countries, so see in the end it's not gonna be really any coalition. And honestly, if you just keep AE in the HRE countries, I wouldn't be really worried. Most importantly, the big countries around did not join the coalition, including Spain. We could really also ally Milan. Just a bit worried that it's gonna impact our relationship with France, but we can always break alliances with Milan to keep the French one. This is one of my favorite agendas, just doing a province twice. So 8 youth mana, which I'm anyway gonna leverage, is giving us 600 ducats. And there you go, we can do it again for another 600 ducats. This is just so lovely, especially that we're up to date with the tech already. With this small Pisium Palatinate, we're gonna take a break now from further conquest in Germany, you see, because of this AE. And in less than 3 years from now, we're gonna attack Austria and we're gonna go full all into their lands. That Spain's actually becoming really scary. They're going into Africa, they have Northern Africa in their hands already. Oh god, guys, that happens very rarely. But Poland called me into war with Lithuania. I occupied a couple of provinces, but they did not give me like one province. They gave me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 provinces in total. As you see, by the time my truce with Austria ended, the AE is much better, and it's only happening in Germany. I'm really wondering how it's gonna look like after this. No, Portugal is a defender. I have to get Portugal into a war on our side. Oh god, yeah, we will temporarily lose alliance with Portugal because I'm pretty sure we can regain it after the war happens. Oh no, guys, Austria already started upgrading the force to level 4. That's the moment where level 2 forces are getting outdated. Looks like my rebels are crushing Portuguese army, which is running away to Damietta. For sure, this is a free wipe for us. It's all about predicting where the armies will run away to. And now the right reaction is should give me a wipe. Yeah, well, my stack was a bit too slow. If I call them Damietta directly, that would really be an instant wipe. Yeah, now these rebels are going after us as well. Well, anyway, Portugal will remember that protecting their own religion is not a good idea, and I'm gonna also take 1000 ducats. This kind of peace deal is a decent amount of AE, 46, but it's not that bad. And I'm also gonna take a bit of money from them. Taking Prague should give me a modifier which is advisor cost to the same culture. I could get Vienna for diplomatic annexation cost, but I don't need diplomatic annexation cost for now. And I don't plan to need it. You see, these are the countries that could join the coalition. Who would care? Something really weird is going on in France, where there's Adelaide Bonaparte on the throne. Well, it's just a regency, but it's a regency for Anne de Medici. What the hell? Since I am good with manpower already, I think it's time to switch the Merc company with actual stack of normal troops. Let's just leverage a bit more of Cossacks. Since I'm really ahead of time with Diplo points, it's time to develop our gold mines a bit more. Here it's 63 per click. Here it's 48 per click, here's 63 per click, but it also has some autonomy, just decreasing. So let's go with Russia here, with Kosovo, and I'll leverage a bit of mill points to support the deving. Here just a few clicks with Diplo points without using any other mana. Since I'm not going all in yet, I'm trying to avoid a common mistake where when you fight multiple countries at once, you're taking provinces from non-co-belligerent nations. This is not a good idea because that's double AE that you will pay. So that's why I'm just white piecing allies while going all in versus the main enemy in the war. It might not be so crucial, but since I have a lot of money, I'm investing it into manufactories. You saw how I paused for a second because I was surprised that the balance is so small, but I'm just spending a lot on the missionary in Ulm. All of this conquest, remember, these provinces are heavily developed. we did reach the GAF capacity cap, which I did not expect. I can take a lot of GAF capacities from our estate, so let's just focus on that now. I don't have to spend money yet, but I'll slowly start preparing to spend money in card houses. The manufacturer is also very important because I keep increasing the value of the Constantinople node. You see it's already at 61, which will help me get global trade. I'm really close to English Channel. I have a bit of an issue now because there's plenty of Catholic nations I'd like to attack next, like Liege or Mainz. But the Defender Faith changed. I believe it was Aachen before, and now it is Spain. So what I will do, I'll attack Hungary and use Poland, France, and Milan for that war to clean the borders. You guys like the clean borders. I don't need this lands at all except for the good borders. And while at war with Spain and Hungary, I'll attack Mainz and Liege to conquer their lands as well. I'm going all into Germany now because, you see, nobody around wants to join the coalition. People love me. Did they say something about the coalition? Mamluks just formed it. Well, I guess I need to pick the borders here a little bit as well. So just attack them for the Kaisery and call Poland. And since now more nations will be joining, I'll also immediately attack Liege just to make sure I'll be able to manage the small coalition after I finish with all of these wars. I just noticed that France is a coalition. But this is a coalition of natives that they are facing. I was a bit afraid of fighting Mamluks because of their quantity of troops, but then I realized that still at Militech 13, while we are about to take Tech 16. I'm hoping to get this Spain exhausted enough in that war that they'll not be joining some of the defensive wars in the future. Because they are out of manpower, I want to make them being out of money as well. Let's see how it's gonna work. Mamluks are gonna grant us 1.7 thousand ducats. These 3 promises to fix the borders as well as war reparations. Much better. I wanted to say that at the moment I finished my last war, so the war with Spain, the coalition will start dissolving, but it actually started dissolving before I even finished that war, because what is this? What they can do to us? And this seems a good moment to peace out. They are out of manpower. They are out of money, they even started taking loans, they got a lot of rebels that just popped up, and I don't want to help them with these rebels. So I'm gonna take all of these promises for ourselves, better borders. We don't have mana for that yet. War reparations, and also max money, out of which 1.4 thousand is gonna go to ourselves. You know, this means more loans. Milan just called me into war against Austria, so what I'll do, before I accept, I'll set up some of our promises of interest on all of the Austrian provinces because we need them for the achievement. I'm screwing Milan a lot because they're gonna only take Waldstade. Nothing else, they block from taking all the other provinces. Let's see what they figured out. They took Waldstade, indeed. Then they gave us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 provinces. You see guys, this is how you do deals with AI allies. I really doubt I'll be able to catch up to English Channel, it's already at 77 value, but I have some ideas. I have coring range there, so I could privateer it. Let's try privateering English Channel. Why in Constantinople I'll make some major investments in a trade company. First of all, there is a 1000 trade value modifier plus 10%. It's 66.2. Invest into that. Where is it? Oh no, I have something else. Gothic Township. As you technically already have it. So instead I'm gonna get the local goods produce modifier bonus. I think I click it, I just did notice. So let's do this, and this. So we'll only first focus on the Constantinople node. And let's see what kind of difference it's gonna make. Remember, 66.2, and after a month tick, 66.1. I think the trade updated around. Okay, we have 67.3, but yeah, it's still nowhere close to this. I know why it dropped, because I stopped sending ships here. Let's see how my trade ships sent to privateer are gonna perform. They might get a bit of an attrition, but I will just ask France for free basing. I think it's gonna be a game changer. That this ship should be enough to make their node weaker than ours. We just need another month tick. Oh, there we go. 23%. Should I decrease the value of the node more? Or just impacting their income? It might be just impacting their income. Yeah, it's... Unless we find a node that is incoming. Ivory Coast 18. Champagne 11. I cannot impact Champagne. If I stopped money coming from Ivory Coast, I don't have range. They have range for this to send these guys though. So how about we try... Zlewikk would be super hard, but North Sea, I think it is doable. Let's take a look. 9.55, 76.2. Yeah, 6.5. Oh guys, we're so close. How about I work around with some embargoes? No, I have truces. Cannot send an embargo while you have truce. So here I can't change anything. Here, same for Hungary. Yeah, this is it, guys. What about Bordeaux? Maybe Bordeaux would be more efficient. Privateer. There's just 12 going, but let's see. I don't think Bordeaux is gonna be better. Yeah, they just are down to 75. Yeah, I tried my best, but they're just getting too much from Africa, which I cannot block. If I wanted to fully next colony, that would cost me 900 mana and 206 overextension. That's because they have insane amount of development. That's over 200 death in these few provinces. That's why I'm for now gonna focus on a bit less of these provinces. And maybe we're just gonna take something like this. That's 600 mana to core. And we are getting Aachen, which is gonna give me admin efficiency. So the coring should be a bit cheaper in the end. But still is a big pain. See, Aachen is giving me admin efficiency. Which means that coring these provinces costs me... Wait, what? Ah yeah, I don't have enough mana to core all of this. After calculating, it's around 620 points. So we just start... God, this is such a pain. Could I actually go ahead and... Yeah, I will concentrate some of these lands. It is not a worth calculation. 16 development loss, 3 gained. But that doesn't matter. We just want to core this process with the mana that we are having. So looks like we conquered a province that gives us a missionary, which is a colony itself. 2 provinces next to each other. That is an additional missionary and 2% missionary strength. Wow. In the meantime, here 8 guarantee is gonna give me inflation reduction and interest per annum. See, this piece deals also a lot of AE. We will have prepare for the war of Spain. I think the next war of Spain, besides clearing the borders here again. I know it slows me down in Germany, but I like good borders, you know, get that, guys. I'll take Malta for additional province war score cost, and I'll take Granada for additional admin efficiency. So I'll just, you know, clearing the border is gonna be faster. Here goes Age of Absolutism, which means we've lost province war score cost from Age of Reformation. Honestly, I wasn't even preparing for absolutism because I thought that would be ending the campaign around this time anyway, which we're close to achieve. So I'm not well prepared. I need to get more force limit to start stacking admin efficiency for sure, and I might want to start removing some of the privileges which I didn't care about. Actually, as I need to save a lot of admin mana now, from Spain I will take these 2 provinces for monuments. Wien, because it's German culture, as well as reparations and breaking relations with Big Pantua. Now, I'm saving admin mana because we need to get to tech 17. See, I'm already building spy network on Austria and Spain to get it cheaper, so I have minus 10% ready. and I'm gonna leverage it now, while I also start coring first Granda and then Malta. Let's first of all get you on the level 1, and I'm gonna invest manpower to make it faster. Then I'm gonna start making you level 2, and again invest a tiny bit of manpower to make it faster, but because I'll be waiting now to get to 5,000 ducats, so I'll be able to get it to level 3 before I split it up. In the meantime, I will be cancelling more and more privileges, slowly getting at least some absolutism. What we have with that is a tiny ability and guarantee forms. I will change expanded royal court, which is increasing my estate's influence, with royal favorism, which is gonna disable cold diet, but I'm not gonna use it anymore, and it's gonna decrease all the state's influence instead, so actually gain 10 influence difference with this one change. Obviously that disables supremacy of the crown as well, so that's another help of the influence rant. Let's just find for the clergy privileges that impacts the most influence, and absolutes like religious diplomats. Since inflation is impacting cost of the monument a lot, you see it's 400 ducats. I'm just gonna spend some of our admin mana now to reduce it and start improving this. While monument in Granda is in works, I'm really gonna also start improving the Malta forts. Here are Tech 17, that's why one of the reasons I took a break, to get this technology 10% admin efficiency, but also development efficiency as well as Gav capacity. So with this Gav capacity I can cancel another nobility privilege. What a small break can do to our country, because thanks to this break we've got up to 25 admin efficiency. Obviously Alhambra is finished. I've got Malta on level 2, and I'll probably keep it on level 2, which is additional province war score cost. We are up to date with the tax and slowly removing the privileges. It's time to finish the Gothic invasion now, since goddamn Portugal is the friend of faith. I don't want to lose that alliance. 140,000 troops plus colonies. I'll attack Spain, just to clear the borders again and take a bit of money. I'm gonna call Poland, France, Milan. France is having so much. What the hell, France? How about I ask you to prepare for war from favors? France is super helpful in this kind of war. How many troops we will have altogether? Poland and Portugal and Milan? I guess enough. But most importantly, I want to keep Portugal in war, so they won't help Catholics here. I just conquered a bunch of lands in the English Channel. And actually the approach that I want to have here is that I'm gonna add everything to a trade company, and I'm gonna fully invest into improvements, so be able to make a decent amount of money here. Well, that's indeed 23% of trade power in the English Channel, and that is even though I have higher overextension. We're gonna get even more from here, and our trading is 200. How about I also take my fleet and send them to protect trades there? Since I'm controlling Constantinople really well anyway, it's worth to move my main nodes to the English Channel. So let's just go ahead and do so. I do have a merchant collecting here, it's fine, but I increased my possession on the English Channel to 47%, so my trade income is 253. As we are approaching the end of this campaign, I have just a few actually major wars to complete. We have to defeat Poland for all of these provinces. We have to defeat Spain for the Savoy provinces, as well as killing borders. And we have to defeat France for this one province here. We have to go step by step, meaning that I'll first declare on Spain, and I'm gonna use France in this war. I'm still gonna break the alliance soon anyway. That's gonna be the last time probably I'm gonna use France, because you see they're not so willing to do it in the future. I'm gonna just ask England here to prepare for war. I can't because they're at war already. Okay, let's declare just on Spain. Go for invasion, call Portugal, call Milan. Should I call France? The thing is, I could call France against Poland once our truce ends, and that's gonna be the last war I'm gonna call them into, I think. Or should I call them here? No, I'm not gonna call France because they want promises from Savoy. Let's declare this one. Just thinking how I can increase this. Need to break alliance with England, which we don't want. So no, we really want to use France here. We'll think about this. This is what I'm talking about. Hungary. Welcome to Gothia. I'll have to fix it. So now if you take a look at the achievement, we are lacking Waldstade, we are lacking Fries Orientale, and some Polish provinces, I suppose. Riga. I'm really afraid of that war with Poland. They have a lot of troops, they have a better quality than us. But we have to go after this one. Who will be supporting me here is England and Portugal. So quantity-wise, we technically have more. But I would say not really, because Portugal counts for a lot of this. And their colonies, and they don't have any armies in Europe. That is gonna be a tough war. But to go for this, as you see, I'm having 3 big stacks where I have a full back row of cannons and full front row of troops. See, they have both more morale, over half, and they have more discipline than us, 5% more discipline. How am I supposed to win that war? Let's see, they want to do one big battle, so I'm gonna reinforce it scratch by scratch. God damn it. I don't think we can win it. Well, let's see. Well, let's roll reinforcements as good as I can. See, I'm playing here on minimal reserves. And they actually abandoned reinforcements on this one. But I went in here with my whole army and obviously I've lost more. What is helping us a bit is that Poland is also at war with Spain, so at least I'm gonna use Spain to get them exhausted. You know, my army cult is complete trash because I'm not having any build and ideas of Theodoro are complete trash, but we're gonna handle it. I'm just waiting to run out of professionals, which I'm burning. Then I'm gonna start hiring mercs. That's just good. Now you guys are gonna say I'm cheating because I didn't show you that, but I click it immediately. I just got an event for 150,000 of manpower. Hey, at least we're getting rid of Milan already. Let's just make sure to break the alliance with Poland in case we have to take 2 peace deals to deal with them. Waldstade is right now ours. This is gonna be really mess. 100,000 troops died already. I'm just getting massacred in these battles. To manage our manpower, I'm taking cannon stack and attaching it to big merit companies. So this way I'm gonna minimize the impact. And even with 150,000 of mercs, I'm still making a lot of money. It's time to break alliance with France because they are of no help, while I will need their province to complete this campaign. Told this is gonna happen. No manpower already down to 122,000 troops. Why my manpowers ain't going nowhere. You might be wondering how's our religious map mode. Well, most of HRE is converted to Orthodox. Since Poland is granting Lithuania, during that one I'm gonna attack them. Or Portugal also, to avoid the war and to clear the borders as I promised you guys. That's all I want from Lithuania, just as told you. Better borders for the final map, because, a reminder, we don't lie in thumbnails. Polish army? Never heard of it. You might be wondering how I organize my absolutism. It's at 65, max absolutist card is at 50. I don't need more. If I played it ideally, I would be preparing for absolutes like in 1580s, 1570s, but I thought I would finish it a bit earlier. I guess I was spoiled by the Mongol campaign. Now that I'm about to finish this war, all of my own hands and no help from the allies, they're coming. For what? So I need all of these provinces taken, plus these are taken for better borders. I'm trying my best, guys. Let's prepare for the final war with France. Yeah, guys, Portugal is still the friend of faith. Can I attack like anyone and call them in? There it is. I'm gonna attack the Hassanite Federation, so I'll be able to call in Portugal. So that same Portugal won't be joining a war against France, and I'll do it on my side instead. I don't know why, but while everyone's updating forts, France still has a lot of level 2 forts. They also have level 6, but there are a lot of 2s. Nothing really much going on against France. I'm just playing it safely, with good stacks, getting some attrition, but they are taking a lot of battles and losing all of them, because I actually don't know why they think they can win all of this. Yep, this is it, taking that one province, enforcing meal access in case I want to kill Spain, which I want. And there it is. Got any invasions in our hands, but that's not the end. Let's kill the borders. I will start with truce breaking Poland. Stability should be fairly cheap for us anyway. Ideally, as my truce with Spain ended, I pieced out Poland. And now we'll just clear these borders and we are done. No guys, I will not do another truce break on Poland. This is the final borders we have. They are beautiful, aren't they? They are. So what I will do, I'll save now. And as my last action, from Germany. Obviously, Gothic Germany. Which allows me to click probably a couple of missions about which we completely don't care. So guys, if you did enjoy this campaign, let me know by liking this video. I spent, again, a lot of time to finalize it. And let me know in comments what other achievement I should try next. For that guys, thank you so much for watching. Remember to subscribe to this channel to get notified about the future content, and bye bye.